Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Got a fairly extensive amount of work done on the 56 here, although it may not entirely look like it, but it's what I did is all underneath it. But we'll get to that here in just a second. Got a shop card shout out here. Red's Scale Scrapyard. Parts are parts. If you guys haven't been over there, visit Red. Get over there and check out his channel. He's got some really cool stuff, building a really cool rail right now, and I think he's actually scratch building the frame for it. So go check that out. And he comes up with some really cool stuff. 57 Ford, I know he picked up here just not too long ago. One of the older original issues. So just some really nice stuff he's got going on over there. Go check him out. And he sent a little addition in this with this shop card, and it's on the back, so I'm going to show you. Check this out, guys. I thought this was so cool. Look at that. He says, "A tip for your pointer." I got this metal rod here now, but see, there's not like a really fine point on it. So he sent me that little hand there. Red, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That made my day when I got that in. I didn't take it off of there yet because I know I didn't want to take it off till I'm ready to actually put it on there, but I might actually paint it up a little bit first too, and then I will get it on the pointer and start using that. So Red, thanks a lot, man. That's really cool. Appreciate it. Check them out, guys. Red Scale Scrapyard. All right, and then real quick before we get into the Ford here, just another reminder here in case any of you guys are in this area and would like to check it out. Got this at the Edgewater Raceplex in Salina, Ohio, 116 South Main Street. That is coming up next Saturday. Will be October 7th, 9 till 2. There, guys have some model car swap meet. Now, being that I've never been to this one, what I'm understanding, this may be more of like a parts kind of thing, because a lot of these guys use, they use the bodies for the slot cars. But being that they're showing full kits on here, I don't know if they're going to just have parts from these kits or if they're going to have full kits too. I don't know. I can speculate. Never been there before. I'm definitely going to go check it out, Lord willing, of course, and see what I can come up with. I'd still like to find some parts for that XR6, so I can kind of get to going on that thing too. But I don't want to start it until I have all the parts for it. But so that's at Edgewater Raceplex there in Salina, Ohio, 116 South Main Street. And if anybody wants to stick around, it looks like they'll be having after 4 o'clock 6-car bracket race. So I assume that you could just be there to spectate that. And but anyway, that might be kind of cool. I say never been there, but it should be a good time. And then this real car show, the Fallen Car Guys cruising the streets of heaven car show coming up. This is the one we're going to have a model car display set up in a building there. Car show obviously will be outside. We're going to have some displays inside of our models. Me and a couple other guys from the area here. But shoot, if you want to come out, say, as far as the model contest goes, there's no entry fees. There's no awards, no judging, no nothing. It's just a display, basically promoting the LT's model car show and swap meet there that we just had here in August. Basically to promote that for next year. But gonna be a car show. Should be some really nice cars show up at this one, and that is October 8th, 12 to 3 p.m. 770 Shawnee Road, Lima, Ohio. Then if you have a real car, guys, bring it on out. Registration 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Judging begins at 12. Looks like you're going to have some food and music. Should be a good time. Nice afternoon and for a good cause there. So if you guys can, you're in the area, come check that out. We should have a good time. Come check out our models and get a taste of what you might see at the show for next year at the church there in Elida. So, all right, that's that. All right, guys. Update on the Ford now. Did quite an extensive amount of work on this the other night. I think, man, I was out I think I was out here at the bench till 3 o'clock in the morning or so, somewhere in there. So I was really getting some, I was making some progress. If you notice, it's on all fours now. And now these are not permanently mounted. I mean, the front suspension where I've got it, it's permanent now. Just need a little detail and clean up and paint, obviously. The back axle, I've just got taped in place temporarily because I'll have to take it back out, paint everything up. But I did, here I got the hood on here. I'll pull this in closer to you. I took that, and I know I'm going to lose this deck lid, so I'm going to take it off. I did take that leading edge off the hood. And Red, I'm going to use my pointer without the tip, but I'll get it on there. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But anyway, this leading edge right here, I took that off of that. I don't know. I don't have another one handy right at the moment. I'm going to set this down. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. When I say leading edge, what I'm talking about is, see how this, if you can see it right here, how it just steps out right here. I just shaved that off because when I did the work around this custom front end right here, it kind of took that away too, where that would match up. So as you turn that from the side, check that out. Now it's just nice. It's nice and flush with that front. So I think I give it a really nice look. But guys, look at that stance, man. Is that boss or what? That looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with the way that came out. Still got a decent amount of work to do yet to get everything to match up right and all that. But I worked on this back here, and I've got this rounded a little nicer here. So that's starting to come along. And I just put this interior in here temporarily. It kind of helps hold the deck lid with those tabs till I can get everything fitted up. But again, still a good bit of work to do back here, but it's starting to blend up a lot nicer now. I did get a chance to do some work on this. Got this part in primer. Still got some blending to do, but it's coming along, man. Looking pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it up to this point. So I'll show you what I did. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart. Show you what I did to the underside here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the chassis there. Okay, here's what I got on the bottom side, guys. I just got this taped in place for now, just mocked up. And the front suspension, pull these wheels off so we can see what I got going on here. All right, and I got the other one here to compare. What I did with this, guys, I actually ended up taking these control arms off. I actually cut them off, and I'm going to have a couple stills at the end that will show this actually with this one off. But just cut those off here, and then I put them back on at an angle because I took this lower control arm section, and I just, now let me get there where you can see it. I just basically leveled it out from where it was. Okay. It's not perfect, but it got it down to the right stance that I wanted, and it's fairly uniform. So here's how the other one was. You see how these angle down right here, and then versus this one. Now, got to show up right. I think you guys can see that. I got the clamp on my phone is in the way right there, so I'm going to pull them out just a little bit. It's not really working for me. But anyways, let me move this. Maybe we'll get this other color behind here. Okay, there you can see that, this gap right here. And then this one really closed it up. So that just really leveled that out. Guys, this looks pretty ugly because I had a good bit of trouble because when I saw this off, I started actually sawing on the wrong plane, and then when I straightened it out, eventually this control arm broke on me. So it looks kind of crude, but I'm still going to try to clean it up a little bit, and then I'll get it painted and everything. I might have to now. These technically, would not be correct. I mean, these are leaning in like this, so I think I'm going to have to sand those flat when I put the engine in and the headers or whatever exhaust I use on. Let me get, that's fogging up on you. There we go. I'm going to have to sand these flat, I think, on the top, because I think the headers are going to be in the way when I get the engine down in there. But without disassembling that whole thing would just been a nightmare. It was half a nightmare doing it the way it was, but come out pretty good. Now what I did is I just heated this bottom and just bent them flat, and you could tell it's not completely even on each side, but you know, for what it is, I got it to work out. And then I'm just going to straighten some of this up and clean it up. And I might replace, the heat got to this skinny one a little bit too much. So I might actually replace that with a piece of this styrene rod here. I think I can get that to go in there and make that look right. Then as for the back, you see how the back would have been. The springs would have located here, right here. Well, actually, because of, and all I did is I just flattened these springs out. Yeah, here's the other. Actually, I tried to do it on this, but these have more of an arch to them right here. And then I just basically flattened these springs out. You really can't see that well there, but actually just kind of flattened those springs out on there. So, and then moved it down in. And then I actually had to open this tunnel up just a little bit for when I put the engine in, so the drive shaft wouldn't be up too high on the differential here, or too low, and then look, you know, not quite so realistic. But I actually opened these up a little farther than I needed to, so I just got some filler in there. And then when I get some primer on this, because I want to get all this done up here first before I ever primer any of this, and then I'll get these smoothed out and everything. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm going to repeat this here with the body color on the bottom. I might just do it all like a satin black. I haven't decided yet. I may still try to duplicate this here and then just try to brush paint that frame. We'll see how it goes. But so I'm thinking of duplicating that, but you know, maybe not. Still got some stuff up in the air on this. I'm not sure which way I want to go, but like I said, no deadline on any of this stuff. It's just kind of something I wanted to do and get done. And like I said, it got deeper and deeper, and I ended up being a complete rebuild, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it, having a lot of fun. And something else I noticed, when I had talked about whether I decided I was going to use these skirts or not. Now, one thing about these skirts real quick, guys, is actually when I made these way back when, I actually based these off of an actual car that I seen at a show. So that's actually replicating somewhat close to some real fender skirts that I seen on a car at one point in time. So here's what I did on this. Look at this old body here. This is that warped one, a really bad warped body. But right here, if you look right here, you got this body line, this fine body line right here. Well, this one, look at this. I'd already, you know, neighbors doing some target shooting out there. I'd already sanded this one off smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and use these skirts. I got them to where I think they're going to fit up a lot nicer. Got them thinned out a little bit, and I got them trimmed up to where they pretty much match each side. So that's kind of an idea how that's going to look. And then if you hold it up to the other one, they pretty much match now all the way around there. Too much junk in the background, man. I can't focus. So there, they pretty much match up. So I'm going to go ahead and use those. Thing I haven't decided on if I'm going to use or not is these. Because if I do use these for these little side, and they're just going to be for looks. You know, a lot of times they did that. They were just non-functional, like dummy pipes. I don't know if I'm going to use that, because if I do that, I'm going to want to fill it into the body, and I don't know if I want to do that much extra extensive work on that. Or if I'm going to try to find some other Laker pipes, if I can find any in a parts box, and I might just drill a hole right here. Come on, man. This guy, sorry guys, this thing is not cooperating today on this focus. Drill a hole about in here maybe, and then just run them pipes down to the back. I don't know how I'm going to do that. May not use them at all, but I think something on the side there would look really cool. So I'm probably going to go with something. And may just strip that interior and start all over, guys. That's kind of what I'm thinking. since it's gone this way so far, I might as well do that. Front end's coming along nice. I got these are blending in pretty good where this met up right in this area. And then the back, like I said, on the side, I got some more fill work to do here. Guys, I apologize for this. This focus is just crazy today for some reason. Anyway, need to do some fill work here. Got to get some more done along the, like back in here. Right in that area. I got to smooth that out yet. But this is coming along. But once I got the primer on, I could really see where I needed to work at the most. And then once I start doing some wet sanding and things, and some contour sanding and stuff, it should start really taking shape. And put it back where you can see it, of course. So, guys, that's really, I don't think there was any other, I haven't done anything else. Like I said, I had a lot of time in on this. And you can see here where the heat got to it a little bit. But once it's all set on there, you see it on the beginning. I'm just going to throw these back on here real quick. It actually doesn't look too bad. It might not look the greatest from the bottom. This stuff never wants to go on. Put this stuff on 100,000 times off camera, not a problem. You get the camera rolling, here come the problems. So put this back in here. Watch me knock the camera off the stand again. So, but anyway, yeah, that's the stance she's got, man. I really like that. That's kind of what I was going for. That's what I was hoping for, and it's coming out nice. So, and all this is obviously static because of the extensive work I had to do. Didn't try to even bother trying to make it steer. And then I've got, let's see, it's on the bench here somewhere amongst this junk. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm going to take, here's the tie rod assembly, center link and all that. I'm just going to go ahead, I just put that together, and I'm just going to glue it fast up in like this. But I might want to wait till the engine's in there so I don't have any interference later on. So, but guys, that's where we're at, man. It's just coming along pretty nice. And I did make a comment on my last video too. I said something about making a paper template. What I meant was, I didn't actually finish that statement. Make a paper template first, and then I'll take some styrene and cut out, and then I'll just glue it down, and I'll maybe make it look like either a rubber floor mat or carpet. I don't have to worry about really what would have been in there originally, because it is a custom car anyhow. And I'm thinking about maybe even making this a 4-speed on the floor. I haven't decided yet. It is a 4-speed transmission. So now I'm probably going to redo the engine completely. I'm going to put new wires on it and everything. So like I said, guys, it's turned into a complete rebuild. So I'm not worried about all that now. So, but I don't think there's anything else I had to say, guys. That's where I'm at. I still got nothing else done yet, but this is fitting up good. Let's say got some more work to do on it yet, but it's coming along. It's really closed this gap up back here. So coming along nice. I'm pleased with that. And something else I noticed on the doors, I had forgotten. I already took the door handles off, so there are going to be no door handles on this. So that's pretty cool too. But anyway, outside of that, guys, that's all I got on that one now. I'm going to try to find some more time. I'm going to start doing some more of this actually on camera so you guys can see the process as I go along instead of, just solely updates. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. I just want to drop back in, let you know where I'm at. And thank you again, Red. Appreciate that. And man, I appreciate the pointer. I'm going to get that guy painted up and get him into use. Hopefully here, these next couple videos, maybe you'll see him in use. So thanks, Red. Appreciate it, guys. Hey, I'm going to cut on out of here for now. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.